Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, the State of Our World, on Monday, October 5th, 2020. So what is it? Let's find out. Well, the coronavirus, unfortunately, is still with us. As of earlier this evening, we had 7,463,248 confirmed cases in the United States, and we also have 211,089 people who have passed away from this virus. A terrible tragedy for this country because of our leader, Trump, and his administration refusing to take the virus and its danger seriously, ignoring it, downplaying it, saying it's a hoax, it's fake news, it'll go away. And like Puff the Magic Dragon, of course that hasn't happened. 7 million plus people who have the virus, and 211,000 plus people who have passed away from this virus. All he had to do is institute a national lockdown. You only go out when you have to. You wear a mask when you're out in public. And you practice social distancing. And only going out when you have to, it means you go like to the grocery store, the doctor, the drugstore, and provide protections, personal protective equipment for all essential workers, healthcare workers, first line responders, farm workers, and make sure they are properly taken care of, social distancing, not packed in like sardines, and that's the way to do it. Some industries, like meat packing industries, are not essential to me or to many people, and they should never have been allowed to stay open because those people work so closely together. And I never thought that killing other creatures is an essential business. There are lots of things to eat. There's fruits and vegetables and grains and pasta and all kinds of substitutes for dairy like soy milk, almond milk, and coconut milk. There's lots of stuff out there. And all kinds of recipes how to prepare the things you used to like as a plant-based diet, not killing any other creature. So anyway, that's the state of our world. But because of the negligence of Trump and his administration, we have all these fatalities and all these cases. 7.4 million plus cases and 211,000 plus fatalities, all because of negligence. The virus may have started in China, but once it's in your country, it's your responsibility. And schools should stay closed until it's safe to be open. All businesses should stay closed unless they're essential. And as far as education, children should be go through virtual learning, should be provided all the equipment and technology they need, including high-speed internet access. The country is certainly wealthy enough to do that, but they didn't do that. And so now we have 7+ million cases and 211,000 plus fatalities. A real tragedy, an American tragedy. And the fault lies with Trump and his administration. Now, unfortunately, ours, the United States, is not the only country going through this tragedy. Brazil has a dictator like Trump called Bolsonaro, who doesn't believe the virus is real, has actually had it and recovered supposedly. But the virus can come back. It may give you immunity for about 3 months, but it can come back and can still kill you. And Boris Johnson in the United Kingdom, he played down the virus as well, could risk his citizens, and he got the virus and he recovered. But Boris, beware, the virus can come back and get you. He may not recover. And there are other dictators around the world who are not treating this well, not taking care of their people. But we live here, and we should be taken care of by our leaders with plenty of personal protective equipment, hospital equipment, whatever. Use the power of the government to manufacture what we don't have, so that everybody has what they need, and also get reliable tests, test everybody, keep track of everybody. Someone tests positive, you trace their contacts, and you isolate the person who tests positive, get them well. Any of their contacts test positive, you do the same thing. Now that Trump has the virus, he's saying, oh, I'm immune, I don't have to worry. You're not immune. It can come back. You're not out of the woods on this one yet. It can still kill you. And if you think you recover from it in the next period of time, it can come back and get you. So beware, Trump. The virus is out there, and it's coming for you and everyone who doesn't follow the guidelines. Now, the Center for Disease Control put out guidelines to protect us, but Trump and his people keep changing them to match the political climate they're dealing with. So the best thing you can do is CDC, National Institutes of Health, protect yourself. Only go out when you have to. Always wear a mask when in public, and practice social distancing. The virus can spread not just by touching something that someone with the virus has touched. It's not only touching a surface that someone with the virus has touched, it's also airborne. It's in the air. So you have to be careful. No parties, no trips to the amusement park. You really have to stay home and stay safe. There's a lot of technology to keep you and your family busy and occupied. Better to be alive than not alive, because you don't want to follow the rules. There are some places where people don't want to follow the rules. They don't want to wear a mask. They don't want to avoid crowds. Well, you have to protect everybody. So luckily, fortunately, we have a number of governors, Republican governors, who have been following the guidelines and trying their best to get their people healthy and keep them healthy. So, Trump got the virus. We don't know when's the last time he was tested, where he tested negative, but apparently he got the virus from his assistant, Hope Hicks. Maybe on Wednesday she tested positive for the virus, and she has traveled with him a lot. He went to the debates on Tuesday, the day before. He went to a fundraiser on Thursday, and Friday they revealed he has the virus. Wow. But we really don't know what the timeline is exactly. We don't know exactly when it was that he tested positive for the virus, because the White House will not tell us. They're keeping it a secret. Now, he went to a fundraiser. He also had an event at the White House for a Supreme Court justice nominee, and a lot of those people have now tested positive to virus. What the responsible thing the White House should be doing, the president should be doing, is doing contact tracing for everyone he came in contact with, including events at the White House, at his golf course on, I guess Thursday of last week, and the debate, etc. But they're keeping that secret. They're not contacting people to find out about their contacts, and so they can trace them. Because I don't think they care. All the White House cares about is power. Trump just wants his power. He doesn't care if he made someone sick, because he figures he can do without them. So we do have to test everybody and trace everyone, trace all their contacts. He went into hospital Friday because he wasn't feeling well, and he was given oxygen. Also, the Saturday he was given some oxygen. And Monday evening, he's home. On the 5th of October, he's home. So they said they can take care of him at the hospital because they have a very good medical facility there. But why did he go to the hospital in the first place? I don't know. It's crazy. But Trump does not care about anyone except himself. His wife also has the virus now. He doesn't care about her. He doesn't care about anyone. So be wise. Take care of yourself, because Trump will not take care of you. He's not looking out for your health. Not at all. Yet he has a lot of people who still believe in him and don't think he did anything wrong by having rallies and fundraisers while he was sick and making people sick, infecting people. Wow, wake up, people. All right, now, so we know all that. That's been in the news a lot. But the hypocrisy is that he has the virus. He's admitted he has it, but now he thinks that he thinks it's over, but it's not. And he still has the virus. He has not recovered from it. And he thinks he's immune now. No, he still has the virus in his system. He's not recovered in any way. And he is putting everyone at risk. So, what do we do? Well, you have to take care of yourself. We have an election coming up on November 3rd. People are already voting early. Make sure you're registered. Check out the candidates and the issues on your ballot. Get familiar with them, and so you can make an informed choice. And if your state allows it, vote by mail. It's a safe thing to do because of the virus. It's okay also to get the ballot mailed to you, then you could drop it off at a polling location, and that's safe too. Also, we still have racial strife. We still have police brutality against minorities. The murder of George Floyd in Minnesota by a white police officer. The murder of Breonna Taylor by a police detective in Louisville, Kentucky. These people have really brought out the horrible, horrible history in the United States with respect to race, and people have been protesting for a few months now. Keep protesting, protest peacefully, and protesters against police violence have been protesting peacefully. However, the white supremacist groups that are infiltrating these people protests to make it look like the protesters or the police violence are really the violent ones. That's not true. But that's what the media is picking up, so you have to be careful of what you see in the media, what you hear on the news. It's all up to verification. Now, so we have that. We also have the post office still being under attack by Trump and his new lackey, DeGioia, the Postmaster General. Protect your post office. It's there to serve you. It's been here before there was a country. It was set up by Benjamin Franklin. He was the first Postmaster General. And so we've talked about the virus. We've talked about schools. We talked about the post office. We talked about the election. About police violence. There's a lot of stuff going on. It continues every day. It doesn't just go away. So contact your legislators, people who represent you at the local, state, and federal level. Let them know what you think so they can make informed decisions. All right, now I think maybe it's time for a little song. Okay, here we go. Now, I have an idea. The song I'd like to sing is called Sounds of Silence. It was written by Paul Simon of Simon and Garfunkel, a folk group. They were very popular, very successful, and they still are. Okay, here we go. Let's give this a try. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly in creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains, echoes the sounds of silence. Fools that I, you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you, but my words like silent fell and echoed the sounds of silence. Okay, that was Sounds of Silence. I don't remember all the words. I'm going to have to look at them before I sing this again. But remember, take care of yourself, take care of others. Thank you for joining us this evening, Monday, October 5th, 2020, for another meeting of Carol Ann Speaks the State of the World. Hope you'll be back with us again tomorrow evening. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Stay safe. Bye.